If there's one thing that Diggers and Dealers does present every year is that technology is rapidly changing and companies are always trying to find that new idea that just might pay off for the company and, of course, its shareholders. And with the price of nickel at great levels, I spoke with one company last week who is hoping that some new technology will help the search.
Chris Daws, Estrella Resources, Managing Director.
Chris, welcome to Diggers and Dealers 2023. There's a hive of activity at the moment. In fact, it seems more of a hive of activity, especially in the critical minerals sector. Estrella, your company, it's got its carboid deposit. Can you tell us how things are going?
Yeah, thanks, Ivo. It is a thrill to be at Diggers and Dealers again 2023. This is probably my 15th or 16th Diggers and Dealers, but the weather's fantastic, the vibe's pretty good, and the activities is up. There's capital and there's people doing work, and we're cracking along out at Carboid, northeast of Kalgoorlie, 80 kilometres, and we're just about to start this new geophysical technology to test the ground for conductivity for nickel sulfides. It's called TargetEM, and it's next generation geophysics, helicopter-borne geophysics. So originally the industry's been using VTEM and ZTEM, which was developed by these Russian-Ukrainian chaps, the godfathers of geophysics. And so they've developed this TargetEM that can see very, very deep. And we're just about to start a helicopter-borne survey to cover the entire tenement package of 250 square kilometres. So hopefully we're thinking this may be the silver bullet we're looking for and give us the targets to go drill.
Is this an Australian and a world first using this?
This is absolutely a world first. So we're at the pointy end of the spear. Never been used commercially anywhere in the world. And they have tested it over a number of years. In fact, they tested it in Kazakhstan on a deposit over there, and they could definitely see deep. So it's amazing technology from what I've been told. And when I was first told about it, I was sat there in quite some amazement about this new technology. And I said, well, where do we start? When can we get the technology out to Carboid in Western Australia? And they said, well, we can be there in July. This was a couple of months ago, and here we are today, and we're just about to commence, subject to weather conditions. So fantastic.
What is the cost of something like this?
Well, we're lucky because we're first mover on the technology, so they want to get it commercialised, so we've got very good rates. So it is in the hundreds of thousands of dollars, so it's reasonably expensive in the scheme of things for the average Joe, but the outcome could be enormous. Cost-wise, we're covering a lot of ground, we're flying a lot of line kilometres, but commercially, the reality is we're getting a fairly good rate for the outcome that we hopefully will achieve.
As I said at the start, this whole Diggers and Dealers with more presenters in critical minerals than gold, is it an exciting time to be in the industry of critical minerals?
Look, I think so. I think you go back 3 or 4 years and there was this emergence of EV and battery storage, and there was discussion and talk about demand coming through, and it's happening. We're here now, 3-4 years down the track. The demand's there. We're seeing it. We're seeing it in the lithium space dramatically. The ramp up of production and discovery, people wanting to go out and find battery metals and critical metals. And we're hopeful that the nickel market, which we're involved in our space, we're hopeful that certainly will be the case, and we're seeing it. So we're living and breathing it. We've just got to find a little bit more of it.
Chris Daws there from Estrella. I love my nickel. I don't know how I've come about it, but it is such a great thing, and hopefully the price will continue to rise in nickel. You're with Ivo De Silva here on ABC Goldfields, Esperance, Midwest and Wheatbelt.